Good morning and welcome to St. Peter's Episcopal Church in downtown Salisbury, Maryland. I'm Daniel Cherrix, and this is our hymn of the day. This morning's hymn is 443 in the hymnal 1982, From God, Christ's Deity Came Forth. If you looked at the post that I put up of the hymn, you'll notice that I also included, I believe it's Hebrews 5, 1 through 10. Because that scripture and this hymn are directly linked. Not to mention several other scriptures, but those two especially. That Hebrews text will be our epistle lesson for this coming Sunday, which in the lectionary year, there are 3 years, A, B, and C. And then there are the Sundays after Pentecost are called propers, or proper 1, proper 3, proper, and that's, each proper has a set of lessons assigned to it. And this Sunday's proper 24, and the lesson is from Hebrews, where it directly says, refers to this high priest in ancient Israel that was called Melchizedek. And so this hymn says, from God, Christ's deity came forth. His manhood came from humanity. His priesthood came from Melchizedek. His royalty from David's tree, son of, David. Praised be his oneness, that out of all these various elements, he was one. Then it goes on stanza 2 to talk about his works and teaching. Stanza 3 talks about his the type of ministry he did, which was loving and merciful. And it goes on to talk in stanza 4 about his, it sort of gives 3 and 4 give an overview of his ministry. Well, 2, 3, and 4 do. And then 5 asks a question of Jesus, who then, my Lord, compares to you? The watcher slept in the garden. The great was small. The pure baptized, he was baptized, the pure. The life who died, that would be him. The king abased to honor all. Praised be your glory. And at the end of each stanza, there's a praise to his oneness, praise be his teaching, praise be his mercy, praise be his coming, and then at the final stanza, praised be your glory. This is one of my favorite 20th century tunes. And the text is from a bishop called Ephraim of Edessa, who was a bishop in the 300s. That's 1,800 years ago, I think. Pretty sure. 1,800 years ago, this text was written. It survives because of its quality and truth today. It was adapted and adapted from a translation by our friend Bland Tucker from Norfolk, Virginia, Bishop of Virginia, rector of Christ Church, Savannah, who died in 1984, and the tune is called Salem Harbor. It was written by Ronald Arnott. Let me just tell you a little bit about Ronald Arnott. So he died only in 2018. He was born in London. He was a boy chorister at Westminster Abbey and King's College, Cambridge. That's incredible, isn't it? That's just outrageous, the education behind this guy. So over the course of his career, listen to this. He was an instructor at the American University in Washington, D.C. He was director of music at Mary Institute in St. Louis. He was the director of choral activities at the University of Missouri, St. Louis. He was a music director at Christ Church Cathedral in St. Louis. He founded and was conductor of the St. Louis Chamber Orchestra and Chorus, conductor and music director of the Bach Society of St. Louis. He finally winds up at Trinity Church in Boston, Massachusetts on Copley Square. He was a past president of the American Guild of Organists and also department head of church, professor of church music, and department head at Westminster Choir College. Wow. All right, folks, here we go. This Sunday's sequence hymn, which follows the Hebrews lesson for Proper 24. Thank you for being here. Beautiful, meaningful, historic, transcendent text set with a modern tune. Best of both worlds, perhaps. 443, From God, Christ, Deity, came forth, our sequence hymn for this Sunday. Thank you for being here. I will see you again tomorrow for the hymn of the day.